Hello again, good to see you here on Cruise1st TV. Hope you're well and ready for some new adventures. Now, you ask us all the time about river cruising, and it's a big part of what we do here at Cruise1st. And in this show, we'll meet the cruise line with a little name but a big and trusted reputation for looking after you on the world's most iconic rivers.
Step into a world of elegance and discovery where river cruising blends luxury, comfort and immersive exploration. Designed for those who appreciate enriching travel experiences, AmaWaterways offers an intimate way to explore the world's most stunning rivers, from the romantic Rhine and Danube to the exotic Mekong and Nile. Each journey is thoughtfully crafted with expertly guided excursions allowing you to stroll through charming villages, explore historic cities, and experience local cultures in a meaningful way. On board, spacious staterooms with breathtaking views, award-winning dining, and regionally inspired entertainment create an atmosphere of pure relaxation and indulgence. With exceptional service, wellness programs, and all-inclusive amenities, every moment is tailored to enhance your journey. Whether savouring fine wines in France or drifting past ancient wonders in Egypt, AmaWaterways invites you to explore the world in unparalleled style.
And honestly, wait until you see the joys that we have for you. And joining me once again from AmaWaterways is Joanne Smithies. Joanne, welcome back.
Oh, hi Derek.
We said it wouldn't be long, didn't we?
I know, and here we are back again.
Here we are, talking river cruising again, and you've just come back from one as well.
I have. I've just come back from the Danube. So I sailed between Budapest and Vilshofen on the Danube. We had amazing weather. It was unbelievable. So
awesome.
I can share some bits and pieces as we're going through.
Okay, cool. So just for those not in the know, AmaWaterways in a nutshell. What are we looking at?
So in a nutshell, and it's a big nutshell,
it is.
but we are a luxury, 5-star luxury family-owned and operated river cruise line. So we have 31 ships,
wow,
which a lot of people assume we're quite a small company, but we have 31 ships sailing the rivers of Europe and some more further afield destinations as well, which I think
very
we'll
further
cover.
afield.
Yeah, absolutely. And we pride ourselves on offering that 5-star service where everything is included and you can just relax and also enjoy that very immersive experience going to the hearts of the destinations.
And remind me about the breadth of passenger numbers, because it goes from small to very tiny, doesn't it?
Yes, exactly. It doesn't necessarily get very big. Our smallest ship is 24 passengers. That's a tiny ship we have on the Chobe River in South Africa. And then we go up to 100, 150, our biggest ship being just 196 guests.
Which is amazing, which will tick the box for a lot of people, because actually I think a lot of people, when it comes to taking a cruise experience, really do want all of that attention, and they almost want that, not necessarily hand-holding, but that real feeling of, okay, I'm being looked after here because there are so few people around.
Yeah, that's it. The service is phenomenal because there's so few guests on board, and also everything's on a smaller scale. So whether it's cuisine or cooking food and everything's, the chefs go off onto the shore and shop at local markets and bring it back on board to cook.
Yeah.
So everything is just that amazingly high standard, and of course you can get to know everyone on that ship, or you can keep yourself to yourself as well.
Yeah,
you can actually do either.
It's a lovely balance. Honestly, it's an incredible balance. Let's go river cruising then with AmaWaterways, and later we'll be venturing off to South America on the Magdalena River of Colombia on board the latest addition to Ama's fleet, and we'll be sailing the mighty Mekong River in Vietnam and Cambodia in truly immersive boutique style on board the Amadara. But let's begin with the jewel in Europe's crown and a river that so many people long to journey. It is, of course, the Danube. And it is one of the true beauties of the world. This is the best way to appreciate what's really along the Danube as well, isn't it? You've just done it, haven't you?
Absolutely, I've just done it. I'm just back from Budapest, literally last week, and it really is the way to see Europe. And yes, a lot of these destinations you might actually have done a city break in before or something like that, but a lot of the destinations on the Danube River Cruise you will not see unless you are on a river cruise.
And of course, part of the AMA offering is included excursions as well, of varying degrees of intensity as well.
That's right. So every shore excursion is included, which is amazing. So everything's taken care of, and it's literally you choose what you want to do every day. There's a choice of 2, 3, sometimes even 4 shore excursions every day, and you can pick your own mobility level, your own interests, you know, what it is that you want to do ashore. You can do, because we have the choice. And
of course you're doing it all of the time as well, so these are tours that are very tried and tested as well.
Tried and tested, absolutely. And I did lots of the tours last week. I did lots of bike tours. You know, you can be quite active on our river cruises. I did some hiking tours as well. So as well as just, you know, your slow pace kind of excursions around the town centres, and you can get up and out off the beaten track. You can get the bikes, you can do hiking, you can do wine tasting. That's the quite relaxing one.
Oh, nice.
And yeah, it's unbelievable choice, and we really make sure you make the most of the time spent ashore as well as on the ship as well.
Alrighty, let's get you on the Danube then. There are various dates for this cruise from February to October next year. We've chosen the 8th of February, and we fly you first to Budapest to join Amma Magna. And here she is. Oh my word, how cute, how charming, but how different to a lot of river cruise ships as well.
Yes, absolutely. So this is the key with this specific ship. Amma Magna is twice the width of all other river cruise ships in Europe. 196 guests, so this is our largest ship. Really not that large though,
Not at all.
196 guests. The beauty of Amma Magna is that you get so much more space. The accommodations are larger. If any of you watching today, I'm sure, that have ocean cruised on the bigger ocean cruise ships and are used to maybe those larger balconies, more space, more dining venues, then this is the ship for you. There's 4 different dining venues on board, and they're all included. There's no supplements to dine in any of them.
Awesome.
So that choice of dining restaurants on board a river cruise ship is unheard of, because there simply isn't usually the space for them all.
Yeah, I mean, on a lot of them, it is one sort of feature restaurant and something a little bit more casual dining, isn't it? And I think that's really, really nice, because, again, a nice convivial feeling, but plenty of space and plenty of vantage points as well on the ship to enjoy the views.
Absolutely, and the sun deck is the place to be. And of course, with a ship that's twice as wide, you've got twice as wide a sun deck. There's a swimming pool up there with a swim up bar. There's a huge walking track. You can do lots of activities. We do yoga on board, exercise classes, if you want to do that sort of thing. But yeah, panoramic views from the sun deck, that's what river cruising is all about, being able to see land wherever you look.
So how does it work on board the ship then? How do I know how long we're going to be in each place, for instance?
So it's amazing how it works. So every single day there's a daily cruiser, and you can either have access to this in your stateroom, or actually we have a fantastic app as well that a lot of our guests like to download now. So you've got it there on your phone every single day, the order of what's happening, where you're going to be, what you're going to do, and what the choices are. And
in terms of the excursions, how does that work? Do we book them in advance, or what happens? Yes, so we recommend pre-booking them. So you can do that on your app before you go. You can actually change your mind. It's not set in stone. But we really just recommend having a look, see what you think you're going to want to do, and you can always change your mind once on board, if it's still a couple of days before. So we're really quite flexible like that. Fantastic. Let's have a little look then at where we're going on this particular Danube cruise then. So this is a round trip in and out of Budapest. Pick out, if you will, a couple of highlights for you there, Joanne. Yeah, absolutely. So, I mean, you'll see there's the 3 sort of key European capitals on there: Budapest, Bratislava and Vienna. 3 city breaks in one. All of those are absolutely stunning. I'm sure some people watching may have visited these areas. But for me, the Wachau Valley, cruising through the heart of the Austrian Lake District, it is absolutely stunning. Scenery like nothing you've ever seen before.
And you're right in the heart of Europe. And you're cruising down the Wachau Valley thinking, you know, I'm only seeing this because I'm on this river cruise. So it's very special. I also loved Vienna. That was an absolute highlight for me. And of course, the beauty is you're moored right in the hearts of these destinations.
And that's the thing. So literally, as soon as you arrive, that's it. You are free to get off and explore.
Yeah, absolutely. And yes, you know, we include all the excursions, of course, but there is also lots of free time for you to just be able to enjoy the destinations at your own pace. For example, in Vienna, we had a morning excursion. I did like an Imperial Vienna walking tour, got a bit of history, you know, did a bit of geeking
like
up.
you do.
And then all afternoon, there was just little 10, 15-minute shuttle buses running in and out of the centre of Vienna, right up until about 10, 11 o'clock on an evening.
Wow.
So you can just do your own thing and really explore.
That is awesome. It sounds wonderful, doesn't it? I know so many people have a river cruise in the back of their mind, but actually need to know the ins and outs. And that's hopefully what we're going to get to the heart of in this show as well. There is an option on this to book a pre-cruise stay in Budapest with this offer. But as it stands, it includes your flights, the 7-night Danube River cruise with all the amazing offerings from AmaWaterways on board. Sailing with just under 200 passengers in the most incredible accommodation as well. I'll show you the price tag because it is less than you expect it to be. I know quite often when a brochure pops through the door or you see something in the paper for a river cruise, you look and you think, really, really nice. You see all of the lovely places it goes to, you get a picture of the ship and everything else, you get to the bottom and you look at the price and you go, that's why I haven't river cruised before. But I have to tell you, this is really fantastic. And let's run through what that includes then for this trip. It's amazing. So you've got your flights there included, either from London or from Manchester. You've got overseas transfers to and from the ship. So literally is a, you know, airport to airport service here, which I think is really nice. Your 7-night cruise on Ama Magna. Luxury accommodation there with a lovely river view, which is very, very nice indeed. You're always going to be up on top deck, I think, taking in the most of the views, just enjoying the wonderful ambience. Of course, remember these river cruise ships, they turn heads as well, which is really lovely, and that's a special feeling on its own. Fine dining, select drinks, Wi-Fi and tours included for you. And as I say, talk to the team if you would like a pre-cruise stay in Budapest, because it is an option for you as well. Talk to the team today on 0800 953 4700. Again, that's for any questions that you have about this. Please don't feel that when you call us, you're obligated to book something. If you simply have a question, we have a direct line to Joanne and her team at AMA, and we can answer anything along the way. And lots of you are already booking these experiences because we're here for a good time, not a long time, remember. So next, let's go big. We're going to South America this time and Colombia's stunning Magdalena River. Now, you'll be cruising and discovering the diversity of this final stretch of the river before it runs into the South China Sea. Now, this is a spectacular and new journey for AMA on 2 newly added ships, AMA Magdalena that we'll be cruising on, and the sister AMA Melodia as well. So this is brilliant. I mean, I love the sound of this, because actually holidaying in South America, that feels like a big, brave move to do for the first time. River cruising with that lovely looked after feeling all of the way, that's another story.
Absolutely. And our owners, Rudy and Christine, have had the vision of sailing in Colombia for many years, and recognising that, you know, people maybe do want that more escorted approach to a holiday in this part of the world.
Absolutely.
And it is absolutely spectacular down in that Magdalena River Delta. It is unspoilt, it is untouched. We're the only river cruise line to be sailing on this river. So that's great. If you want to do this river, you have to sail with AmaWaterways. So great.
I think so, because we're about to see the ship. Now, on the first offer in the Danube, we were talking how many passengers? 200?
Yeah, 196, yeah.
On this one?
60.
60?
Yeah.
60.
60.
Now, that is really boutique experience, isn't it?
It's like your own small private yacht on the Magdalena River in Colombia. It's really low guest numbers, spectacular ships, purpose built. These aren't old ships that have been recycled and, you know, remodeled. These are brand new from scratch.
We need to see it. So let me tell you, there are year-round chances to take this trip next year. We've chosen the 5th of September for our feature date, and we will fly you to Barranquilla in Colombia to join Ama Magdalena. And here she is. Oh my word, 60 people. Okay, talk me around.
Yes, so just 60 guests. You can see from the images there, really spectacular, brand new, very colourful. The country of Colombia is very colourful. There's a lot of Caribbean influence, a lot of Spanish influence, you know, a lot of jazz music and everything like that. And as with all our other ships, you've got the same facilities that we have on board, the twin balcony staterooms. In fact, all the staterooms on these ships have balcony. The main restaurant, as well as the chef's table restaurant as well, which is all included. Cuisine will be serving both Western cuisine and regional cuisine as well.
Okay, that's good. So we can go for familiar favourites, but we can try new flavours.
Absolutely.
In the part of the world we're in.
Yeah, absolutely.
Amazing.
And we also bring a lot of local entertainment on board as well, so you really get the flavours of the destinations on board the ship.
And 60 people, and those 60 people, I guess, will be from around the world as well.
Absolutely, from around the world. It's proving really popular around the world. Our US guests, Canadian guests, our UK guests, our European guests, everywhere. Everyone wants to go to this destination. I
guess, actually, for those people that really do feel like they have cruised the world, this is definitely a new episode for them, isn't it?
It is, yeah. This hasn't been done before. So if you knock on your neighbour's door and ask them, have they cruised the Magdalena River? The answer will be no. So yeah, you could be among those special guests experiencing it for the first time.
And I love the fact when you're cruising a river, sometimes you're going into the heart of a city, but sometimes you're going into the more rural parts, the quieter parts, as we would say in the UK. You know, it's like canal cruising in the UK. You get to see those little bolt holes, those little wonders in the countryside. And I guess a river cruising experience is very much the same wherever you are in the world.
Yeah, it really does. And especially in Colombia, which, you know, where the river flows, it's not necessarily part of Colombia where you would have gone off exploring on your own.
Yeah.
But the part of the river that we sail on has an immense amount of UNESCO World Heritage Sites, so it's recognised for outstanding natural beauty. Some of these towns that we visit are absolutely stunning, picture postcard, you know, unspoilt beauty.
And of course, while we're with you, with Ama, you're taking us there as well. The excursions are included, so there is a pre-planned, you know, programme. If you want it, I can literally put myself in your hands and say, okay, show me everything.
Yep, here you go. And the other amazing thing as well, Derek, is that our owners that have developed the product over the last few years in Colombia have built amazing relationships with the locals, and they're all absolutely thrilled to be welcoming these two AmaWaterways ships through their towns and through their villages.
Yeah, again, it will be a real hand in hand with the local communities, because it's not like you're taking 8,000 people in and changing their lives, but actually you're walking hand in hand with them.
Yeah, and they can't wait to show everyone, you know, the heart of Colombia, what the country is really like, and they're proud to show off, you know, this destination as well.
And that's a much more authentic experience,
Very
is
authentic.
it, than saying, okay, here's the ticket to the theme park or the thing that looks like life here.
Yeah.
It's the real thing.
Yeah.
Amazing. We will go and have a little look at the list of the destinations that we actually go to here, most of which will be completely unfamiliar to you right now. But of course, remember, as we are going through here, you've got all of these wonderful excursions included as part of the offering as well. There are nature experiences, historic walking tours with tuk-tuk rides. A filigree workshop, for instance, is part of the itinerary here as well. Incredible. I mean, you really are going to be experiencing something rather special here, and I would urge you to go and have a look at the full itinerary on our website as well. So if you put AMA 109 into our website, you'll get a day-to-day breakdown of all of the places that you are going to. What I wanted to do in this show with Joanne was really open the doors to Ama and who they are and the possibilities worldwide, because there are lots of them. Obviously, in this show, we're looking forward to next year on the whole, but we have some amazing exclusives with AmaWaterways that are cruising even sooner, like this year. So if you've had river cruising on your mind, go to our website at Cruise1st.tv and have a look at AmaWaterways and the offerings there, because they are incredible. Back to South America on this offer. This is your chance to explore what is a fascinating part of the world, with its lively culture, music, wildlife, and this boutique river cruising with just 60 passengers on board. 60. I know, it is incredible. You are enjoying the most amazing twin balcony accommodation as well. And we'll touch more on the accommodation and what that includes in just a moment. Of course, the majority of a trip like this is about your experience. And you know, if you are cruising with 60 passengers, it's crazy, isn't it? You'll get to know everyone, you know everything is going to be at that elevated level. And there is so much included as well. Let's run through everything that's included for this trip. As I say, there are other dates all the way through next year, so talk to the team. Of course, for our feature date here, the 5th of September, it's flights to and from either London or Manchester, overseas transfers to and from the ship, your 7-night river cruise on Ama Magdalena, and of course your luxury accommodation, which we will touch on, Joanne, in just a second. Fine dining included all of the way, select drinks, Wi-Fi and tours as well. You've got the app, the Ama app, where you can see all of your excursions and book them there as well, which I think is great. Also, you get the daily programme on paper. Like, I think some of us would prefer that, don't we? Just have a little browse through. It's amazing. So listen, call us right now. Any questions whatsoever, 0800 953 4700 is that telephone number to call. Right, I promise we will talk more about accommodation as we go to our third incredible adventure, and we are going to the Mekong River now in Southeast Asia on the Amadara. So let's just have a little look at the territory, the charms of the Mekong, and where we are going to. Let's talk accommodation as well, while we look at images, beautiful images of these places in the Mekong. So what am I expecting on board? What's in my lovely accommodation?
So on board the Mekong as well, this is an all balcony ship. So Amadara, every single ship has a balcony. And what we mean by twin balcony at AmaWaterways is it's a signature style of balcony where you have the floor to ceiling windows that open fully, but your chairs are physically inside. So we call it a French balcony.
Okay, yeah.
But then in the same accommodation, you've got an outside balcony as well, where you can physically open the door and step outside. Okay. So spoiled for choice with the balconies.
That's good, because I imagine actually in this part of the world, in the Mekong, we're looking at, you know, temperatures warmer than we're used to, humidity levels warmer than we're used to, and higher than we're used to. So that would be quite nice actually on the evening, maybe last thing at night actually, a nice sort of cool down by the balcony and just watching the world go by.
Yeah, you can either open your floor to ceiling French balcony and just have the breeze blowing through, or you can go and sit physically outside on your balcony as well. But this is an all balcony ship.
So on this particular ship, just 124 passengers,
correct,
I believe, this time.
Yes.
Which again, I mean, it's such a tiny number, isn't it? If you think about it, that's kind of like 2 coach loads, isn't it, really?
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, that's hardly anyone in the cruising world, isn't it?
Yeah, just like you say, 2 coach loads, 124 guests. You get the crew on board. I mean, they're amazing on board all our ships, but on the Mekong as well, it's very, very immersive. A lot of the crew are from all the local destinations. They've grown up on the Mekong.
Oh, okay.
They've got amazing stories to share. And it really is very special, and it's a very small group of people that are going out there to do this trip.
Let's take you then to the charms of the Mekong package. This is 11 nights with dates from January to April and from August next year through to April in 2027. We've chosen the back end of summer next year, 22nd of August. We'll fly you first to Ho Chi Minh City in Vietnam for a 2-night hotel stay with transfers, a city tour, a Cu Chi tunnels visit, and a chance to see the Bun Tun market in the city before being transferred onto Amadara, 124 passengers. I mean, I'm not a facts and figures person, but when it comes to so few people, I'm like, okay, that gets me more interested, because actually an experience like this, you want to feel like it was just for you.
Yeah, absolutely, and that's what it is. It's personalised, it's special, and actually I have to say the value of this, because if you look at, that's an 11-night itinerary with the cruise and the land. It is exceptional.
And of course, Joanne knows the price that you don't know yet on screen because it's not there, but it is honestly awesome. You will be pleasantly surprised. So on board in the evening, take me through an average evening.
Yeah, so an average evening. So once you're back on board and you've done all your sightseeing for the day and your excursions, and it's back on board to relax, and you'll have a beautiful dinner on board the ship, all included, of course. Drinks are also included throughout on our Mekong cruises, and then there'll be some local entertainment. So whether that be a local band or a dance act or something more traditional, coming on board, doing some gentle entertainment, and really just, again, either, you know, enjoying the company of the whole ship or taking yourself up to the sun deck or back to your twin balcony stateroom with a glass of wine and just watching over the Mekong as the sun sets. That's what you can expect in an evening. And
do you stay late evenings in ports as well sometimes?
It actually varies hugely from the European product across to Colombia in the Mekong. It varies quite a lot. We certainly have overnights in Europe and in Colombia on the Mekong. And it all just depends on the nautical schedule at the time.
Yeah.
But generally, yes, there are opportunities to more overnight in the destinations as well.
You've got some amazing excursion opportunities as well on this trip of the Mekong. We'll have a look through the destinations in just a moment. And again, most of them, I'll show you the list. And of course, the names will be mostly unfamiliar to most people. You may have heard of Ho Chi Minh City, but you're going through iconic places here. Phnom Penh, for instance, has an amazing, really fascinating history. It's incredible. Now, this one actually, at the end of the river cruise, actually has a hotel stay in Siem Reap, which is absolutely brilliant. So you can actually get the chance there to tour at Angkor Wat as well, and Angkor Thom, which some of the most incredible sites on Earth. And again, I know that we have literally scratched the surface. There is so much more to tell you. But again, what I would urge you to do, AMA110, put that into the website. You will get a day-to-day breakdown of what all those places are, what all of the excursions that you can actually go and enjoy in those places as well. And it is stunning. I am going to show you the price tag because, as Joanne already hinted,
yeah, sorry,
it's pretty good. No, it's fine. No, it's absolutely fine. You know it's good. You know it's good. That's why you come to Cruise1st. Look, that's incredible. If you bear in mind where this is and the variety in this trip as well. In fact, let me show you everything that is included here, because it's a little bit different to the other two offers that we showed you as well, in so much as you have a stay in Ho Chi Minh City before you river cruise, and then another stay in Siem Reap in Cambodia after the cruise as well. So all your flights are included from London or Manchester, overseas transfers as well, included excursions all of the way through this whole experience as well. So it's not just on the river cruise, it's on the hotel stay part as well. That's escorted in the same way, isn't it? It's
escorted, yeah. And what's lovely is it's escorted by the cruise manager as well.
Oh,
so you'll
really?
meet your cruise manager during the land stay, and that'll be the same cruise manager that escorts you through the cruise and off to the land stay at the other side.
Oh my word.
Seamless.
Now that really is 360-degree service at its best, isn't it?
Yes, and it is escorted. You can still be adventurous, but you've got that reassurance of having the AmaWaterways cruise manager with you the whole way.
What's your, we're running out of time as we always are, Joanne. No matter, we could have 3 hours and we always run out of time, but what's your biggest takeaway for you personally on an AmaWaterways river cruise? What's the biggest thing that thrills you every time?
For me, it is the wow of having all this unspoilt beauty on your doorstep when you open your window or balcony in the morning. And waking up somewhere different every single day, as I know you do with ocean cruising as well.
Yeah.
On a river cruise, it really is extra special being able to see that land. I wasn't prepared for that question, so I've got about 10 to take out.
And you know what?
There's 10.
We're out of time. Think about that for when you come back, because you'll be back in a few weeks' time. Joanne, thank you so much, as always.
Thank you.
Oh my word, it's opened the door, hasn't it? Now go and find out more with our team at 0800 953 4700. We'll do more river soon.